Dragonwagon, and I'm the author of the Cornbread Gospels, which, here's how it looks in paper, but you, darlings, get to have it at a super cheapo price on Workman's Blue Plate Special this month. It's the Cornbread Gospels with an S, because there are many, many different types of cornbread, and whichever way you grew up with is the way that you think God meant cornbread to be. And this is a little introduction by way of 3 different cornbreads. We're going to have a video one week about Southern cornbread, which is probably my very favorite, African American cornbread, which is kind of a runner-up for my very favorite, and Yankee cornbread. I am Yankee born, but Southern bred. I grew up in the South, so I have some connection to all 3 of those. 3, because there was a great migration of American black people from South to North, and they kind of combined some of the best features of Southern and Northern cornbread. So we're going to find out in these 3 separate videos, plus this introduction, about what those differences are. Now, in 2 of the 3 videos that we're going to have, I'm going to sing for you some cornbread-related songs. And one was written by me, one by my friend Bill Haynes. And they are related to Southern and Northern cornbread, specifically. And I don't have a particularly good voice, but I'm not in the least self-conscious about it. So lean back. We'll go into the kitchen to actually sing and make some cornbreads. Then get into your own kitchen, get your books, start cooking cornbread. Your life will change in a small but significant and delicious way. And you will be invited back to every party that you ever offer to bring the cornbread to. Thanks! See you in the kitchen! Everybody's talking about the real cornbread, and the one they make, is it, they said, it can heal the sick, raise the dead, and taste so good you want to slap your head, and it's a one. Yeah, it's a one. It's a one, it's a one. The one way real cornbread is done. With your stone ground cornmeal skillet, red, red hot. Buttermilk and some fat, and yeah, we use a lot. But if you add that sugar, we will crucify you. We don't use no sugar down on the bayou, and it's a one. Yeah, it's a one. It's a one, it's a one. The one way real cornbread is done. Well, I hate to tell you people, you Southerners, but you got it wrong. That's why I had to go and write this song. You gotta dig down deep to the roots of the tree, the real cornbread. It's the corn tortilla, it's the one. Yeah, it's the one. It's the one, it's the one. The first way real cornbread was done. Hi everybody, thank you for putting up with my ridiculous singing. That's off of The Seventh Son, as sung by Mose Allison, Johnny Mathis, many other people. We are making Truman Capote's family cornbread. Here is the stone ground cornmeal that I alluded to. Southern cornmeal has no flour, just cornmeal. And we're going to add to that a little bit of baking soda, salt, and even though Southern cornbread generally does not use sugar, it happens that Truman Capote's family recipe uses 1 teaspoon, which is not enough to make it sweet, but makes it brown a little nicely. So that's why it's in there. I'm adding that to the cornmeal. Then let me grab a wooden spoon over here. And meanwhile, over here, I've got that skillet going. I've got it on the stove, and as you can see, there is a bunch of melted butter in it. And I'm going to turn the heat up to get it nice and hot. And real sizzly. And over here, back at our cornmeal, we're going to add our liquid ingredients. 2 cups of buttermilk, 2 beaten eggs. And that is all she wrote for Southern cornbread. It is simple and straight up. I am combining the wet and dry ingredients until just moistened. Let's see. So we've got it beaten up here. It's still a little bit lumpy. It's not completely smooth. Okay, we're going to pour this cornbread batter, Southern cornbread batter, just like Truman Capote's auntie made it in. Can you hear that little sizzle there? Okay, there we go. Into the oven. It's in the oven. It'll be out in 20 minutes. We'll show you what it looks like then. And notice with the no flour, it's going to be thinner than most cornbreads. It's going to be gritty and grainy and wonderful. And Southern cornbread is designed to go with something soupy. Soupy beans, soup, chili if we're getting more into the Southwest. A lot of people crumble it into their soup or chili, or, you know, for breakfast or snack, they'll crumble leftover cornbread into buttermilk and eat it with a spoon out of a glass, and it is delicious. And that's how you make Southern cornbread. As you can see, no time at all to make something delicious. Time has elapsed. Cornbread has baked. If you were in our kitchen, you would have been going because that good buttery corn smell, scent is incensing and aromaing the air, sneaking under every door. Very nice. You gotta be careful. Hot skillet, heavy. Look at that, nice and brown. If you're used to Yankee cornbread, this is gonna look a little thin to you. Why? Doesn't rise as high? Because it has flour in it. I'm going to set it down here on this hot plate, and in a few minutes I'm going to cut it up and have a wedge of it, and I wish you were here to join me for it. But I'm glad you were here for this part. Go make it in your own kitchen with some beans. Bye.